Yeah. What's the business? What's the business? It's your boy Sko Dollar, aka I am Maurice underscore Everett. Make sure you follow me on all platforms that you can. This is I Am Me Podcast. Today I got a special guest, my boy Prince Bishop. What up, boy?
What up, man? What's going on, brother?
Man, grinding hard. How have you been?
Man, I'm blessed, man. Really blessed.
Yeah,
I can't complain.
that's dope as hell.
Yeah.
So, for the people that don't know, who you are you, sir? What makes you you?
Well, I am a Christian, first of all, and I am a growing individual. I believe I'm a true bloodline. You know what I'm saying? And that's who I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's outside of what God gave me, like talents, things of that nature. So as the person, man, I'm just a loving person, bro.
Yeah.
I love people. People love me. Those who don't, I pray that one day they might.
Right. One day they will.
Yeah.
So dig this, man. So we are here today because my boy Prince Bishop has a new album coming out. If you've seen the beginning of the show, that's the album cover for it, which is basically him carrying the cross, which is something serious right there. I love it. Let me show you guys one more time because that's a hard ass cover.
Thank
you. Yes, sir. So what's the name of the album?
It's called Crossed Over.
Crossed Over?
Yep, Crossed Over.
Okay, and this is an official gospel album, correct?
It is. It really is.
So let me ask you, what made you want to, go into the gospel world and create a gospel album?
I was kind of running from anyway type deal.
That's how I usually be.
Yeah.
It's usually like I didn't have people like, what you running from? And I know what they're talking about, like being a preacher or
it's like you feel it, but people feel like they got enough time to like, you know what I'm saying, like transition, like
return back.
Yeah. And I understand that, like I really do. Like it's a real thing, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
It's just for me, it's like I've always been the type of person where I want to give whatever I do, I put my all into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I really do my best with whatever is given to me to do. So it's like I didn't want to make God like my last resort when I got breath today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, I'm still young. I might as well give my all to this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And if it could save souls and if it can kind of somehow be like a tool or whatever, if I could be a vessel or a tool or whatever to be used to win my people back, then let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Plus, God allowed me to go through a lot of things, and prison.
Oh yeah. I already know we was gonna get there.
Okay, well I'll wait. But
so my next question is, with you creating this gospel album now, can you go back and make regular music or secular music, or is it?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
that's a good question. That's a good question
because I think it'll be a moral thing at this point. I honestly don't believe, or
I feel like this. I feel like two ways.
Okay.
2 ways. All right. And God is not the author of confusion, so this won't be a confusing answer.
Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm. But I do feel 2 ways. I agree with the moral thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Once you brought out of something, you should never return back to it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to return back to something that I was actually brought out of.
I got you.
Because it was a fight even getting out of that.
100%.
You see what I'm saying?
Sir,
so I'm not going to rejoin that side. So I got a new saying too. It's like, I changed, but I didn't change sides. You know what I'm saying?
I changed, but I didn't change sides.
Yeah, like I changed, but I ain't changed sides.
What you mean by the change sides part? Because you this is
because my homies are still my homies.
I got you.
My homies still thugging, bro. I got a lot. Like I said, if I could be a tool to bring my brothers back,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Then let that be the case. Yeah. But I can't stand on the battlefield with y'all the way I used to.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It got to be a different cause.
It got to be a different fight.
Yeah, it got to be a different fight.
That's it. Yeah. But I'm still a fighter with you, bro.
Yeah.
We just fight. We fight 2 different fights now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that kind of, I can correlate that with the answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Like, I can't really talk about everything else in the world that I used to do. I'm not doing that no more. Yeah. So even if I did, I wouldn't even be. I'd be lying. I'd be capping. You know what I'm saying?
It's a growth thing.
Yeah.
You definitely have grown tremendously, man.
Thank you, bro.
You know, me and Bishop was running around maybe about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I believe that was around the time when you first got out of prison, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, he still had the beat on the desk. He still had the beat on the desk songs and all of that shit. But when I was hearing you sing and hearing you say those songs, like that shit was touching my heart. You know what I mean? Like, because I could tell the place it came from. It came from a painful place.
Yeah.
It came from a place without
real.
hope.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It came from a hopeless place. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know,
That's true. That's real.
But my question is, so it took 5 years for you to really, you know,
Like really
longer.
Yeah, bro. Like I went from I was just talking to my mom yesterday about
Mhm.
this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
literally yesterday. And I feel like she kind of prepared me for this interview too.
That's dope.
But man, bro, like I went from so many ups and downs of life, bro. Like I
Mhm.
could relate to so many different people because of what I went through.
Right.
And my mom was just telling me, like, you know, have you ever considered that? You know what I'm saying? Because I normally I'd be like, well, why did I go through this? I
Yeah.
can't believe I went through that.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't raise me to go to prison.
Yeah.
You raised me in the church.
Yeah.
But I still went to prison.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Talk about it.
But it's like God got a way of like allowing you to go through certain stuff just so you can be able to relate to certain people that's going to need you at a certain time.
Because people might need to hear you at certain reflections of life.
Yeah.
And you done been there. And you might come from a selfish point of view, like, why me? Why this? Why that? Mama, you really did raise me to be in the streets. You raised me to do this, that, and the third. But that shit come full circle around, bro. You're going to bump into them people that need to hear those stories at that moment.
Exactly. Like you said with the jail beats.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to do that.
Yeah.
Just so people like in the Bible, it talks about a story, Joseph.
Okay.
Right. And I ain't going to preach it now because that's not what I'm on.
No, you good.
But I'm saying, like, it talks about Joseph, right? He got sold by his brothers into slavery.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
then, right. Then he got, by the person who he was sold to, he got accused of doing stuff with his wife that he never did. Then he got put in jail, right?
Yes, sir.
Then he interpreted dreams in jail, right? But they still left him in jail after he interpreted the dreams for another about 7 years.
Yeah.
Before he could even see the Pharaoh. Now, when he finally seen the Pharaoh in a whole nother land, Egypt, the Pharaoh done made the man the second hand.
Yeah.
So he ended up.
He seen his brothers later in life too, didn't he?
Because he had to save his brothers because it was a family.
There you go.
They wouldn't have had to eat.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he told his brothers, and this what really stuck out to me about the story and the correlation of everything, right? He said, God just put me before y'all. That's why I went through this. So don't think that y'all sold me into slavery because y'all didn't.
Exactly.
God allowed it to happen because he knew it was going to be a event, and y'all was going to have to eat one day. And this is the way y'all going to eat.
To me.
Right.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
yes,
so
yes.
that's it.
Yep.
I feel like some of the things that I went through, I used to be like, man, God, that's bogus. You let me.
Yeah.
But overall, like now, just looking at it and seeing it, bro, going to homeless shelters, sleeping on the ground, so forth and so on, bro. I get it.
Yeah.
I get the human nature, bro. The human that we need hope.
We do.
We need
and
hope.
we need people that has been down these roads to tell us that we ain't the only one who went down that road.
Yes, bro.
We need those type of people, man.
Yes, bro.
Like I'm gonna be honest, like today we setting up for the interview and this guy like, you scope, bro. But see, y'all don't understand all the shit alleys and valleys I had to go down through in order to be the guy who might be admired to certain extent. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was. Yes, bro.
And that's a real thing, man, because I've went down a lot of roads to where I wish I would have never went down there, but
you had to.
I had to because if I didn't, I wouldn't have a person like this dude saying, yo,
right.
you go.
And now his dream or whatever sparked in him, he can see it now better with a clearer view, and it's not so much doubt on that because he see the hope in physical form now.
Yep. And I met him at a different time in life.
You see that?
Yep.
That's cold, bro.
So dig this, man. We about to play a couple commercials, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you share. Today I got Prince Bishop in the building. This is the I Am Me podcast. We are Liddy 2 times. You hear what I'm saying? Let's get into it.